Hi guys! So I'm making a super duper quick video today and I'm doing it live with my webcam, but this is not something that you need to drop everything to watch. There's going to be a replay. In fact, most of you are probably watching this on a replay. But today I want to show you guys how I add a little sparkle, just a little tiny sparkle, to my product photos. And you don't really want to use these on your listing photos, but maybe in your marketing photos it will work. Especially if you have silver jewelry or if you create anything that has a reflective surface where you can add a little sparkle in. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Oh, let me make sure that I have the right thing up here. There we go. Okay, let me see. I'm all goofing up. Okay. All right, so you guys should be seeing my screen here on iPicky.com, and I'm going to show you how I add a little sparkle to a photo like this. So with this being such a very sharp and silver piece of jewelry, adding a little sparkle is really going to make it pop. And it's perfect for the holidays because you really want to draw attention to your silver jewelry, for the holidays, make it icy and crisp. So the first thing that you're going to need to do to add a little sparkle to your photo is you need to find the sparkle. And usually the way that you find this is by searching for lens flares. So a few recommendations. You can kind of search around on free stock photo sites. I recommend shopping around a little bit and just finding something that works the best. I am on Pixabay.com. That will be linked down below. And this is one of the photos that I found. This one is actually perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So I went ahead and saved this one. But let's see, what else did I find? Oh, and then I also found this photo, which isn't exactly what I'm going to be teaching, but I thought that this was a really pretty picture, and I thought that I could show you guys how you could apply something like this to your photos as well. So starting off with this photo that I got from Pixabay, I just searched lens flare and found this, and it is a free photo. This is a free photo site similar to Pexels.com. I tried to find some on Pexels, and I searched lens flare, I searched sparkle. I didn't really find any that I liked here, but maybe you guys have some stock sites that you like more. It doesn't really matter as long as you're finding that sparkle or that shine over a black background, okay? So heading back into iPicky, what I'm going to do, since I already uploaded the photo, but you're going to want to go into this layering tab. Quick disclaimer, guys, if you haven't followed my iPicky training series, you're going to be lost and you're not going to know how to do this. So if you haven't watched my iPicky training series, you need to do that before you try to do anything I'm going to show you. The link to that is going to be down below, and there is a full playlist that you need to watch before you move on to this, because I am teaching this training, with the thought that you guys already know how to use iPicky.com. Okay, so assuming that you already know how to use iPicky, what we are going to do is go into this layering tab. We are going to go into add a photo, and I've already uploaded my little sparkle here. The next thing that I'm going to want to do is go into the different blend modes. There's several different options, but you either want to use screen or lighten. And for this one, I think that lighten probably works the best. I'm not sure yet. You kind of just have to play with it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, because you want your lens flare or your color to be white. Obviously, this golden sparkle doesn't make a lot of sense on a piece of silver jewelry. So you want to go into saturation and turn that saturation all the way down. Now you have a little sparkle that you can move anywhere. I like to put them on the crystals. I think that that looks really pretty. Or down here, or right here. One thing that I wouldn't recommend is adding like a million sparkles to a photo. Try to keep the sparkles small and try to only add like one per photo. Otherwise, it just gets overwhelming. In fact, if I were to duplicate this and just start adding it all over the place, it's just too much. People can tell that it's not real. But when you've got just one good sparkle in there, it adds a little bit of shine and draws some attention to the crispness of the jewelry. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that now. And I wanted to show you one more thing. That was the other photo that I found. So going into the texture tabs, I want to apply this texture to one of my photos because I feel like this is really pretty. And I haven't tested this yet, so it might not look good, but I'm just testing it out for the fun of it. Going into own texture, I'm going to upload that particular texture. Where'd it go? Here it is. And then you can go through the different blend modes. Wow, there are some pretty ones. So this is another just kind of cool thing that you can play with. What I really like about the textures tab is that you can go in with a manual brush and go in and erase some of the texture from the product itself. That way the product stands out a bit more. I really like this because it has a very winter holiday feel to it. It's super fun. So kind of deleting a little bit off of the product. This is why I don't do these live, because when I pre-record them, I can fast forward through all of this. But I think you guys get the picture that, you know, you can go through and kind of edit and delete areas when you're using the texture tab, which is a lot different than the layering tab, but both serve their own unique purposes. So obviously I didn't really do a great job with that, but you guys kind of get the picture here. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Now, keep in mind that in the texture tab, you really can't apply those lens flares. I mean, you can, but not in the way that I talked about, because you can't move them around. So you could throw something like that on here, but it just doesn't really serve a lot of purpose. So anyway, guys, let me stop screen sharing. La, 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 la. There we go. Where am I? Where am I? Guys, whoop. Trying to turn this off. Okay, let me look at your guys' questions super duper quick. Hello, 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 everybody. Is there a way in iPicky to make a logo with a transparent background? Yes. Well, Denise, you can't really just save them as a PNG file. What you need to do if you're making a logo on a transparent background, what I recommend, honestly, if you're making the logo itself in iPicky, I honestly just recommend going into the main tab, going into erase background, erase everything in what you're working on. Okay. And then you can start from scratch to create a PNG because there is no background. So if I wanted my logo to be a heart and let's see, we'll go ahead and what can we put in this heart? How about a butterfly? We'll make it white. There. Okay. There we go. All right. So if you were to do something like this and save it, you can actually save this as a PNG because you've already deleted the background. But in terms of making a logo or drawing out a logo, it gets really complicated. Your other options are to sit with the erase background and meticulously go in and erase all the way around whatever logo you have. Honestly, I ain't got time for that. So, you know, that's one of those things that I personally don't do. But, oh, you guys didn't even see what I was doing, did you? I feel silly. Let me try this one more time. I thought that I clicked screen share. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Starla goofed. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Let me know if you can see me or if you can see my screen. Let me know if you see my screen. Making sure you can see my screen. Let me know when you see it. Let me know when you see my screen. Let me know when you see my screen. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Why is it running so slow? Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that big unnecessary chunk of video that serves no purpose now that I realize my computer is being slow for some reason. Okay, so let's start that over. Going into your basic editor tab, upload any photo. It doesn't really matter. All you want to make sure that you're doing is starting with a completely transparent canvas. So For me, I just go into erase background right here and erase everything. I just want a transparent canvas, and you can pretty much upload any photo to do that, but you do have to upload a photo to get this transparent canvas. And you'll know it's transparent by this checkerboard pattern. If you want to create your own logo, you could get some clip art, you can get some PNG files, you can purchase them from different places. There are some places where you can get them free. Just depends. I obviously can't sit and go through a list of all the places, because a lot of the times you really just have to like hop on a website like Fiverr and, you know, hire out things like this. But if you want to create something easy yourself, you can actually go into iPicky, into the layering tab, and go into the stickers, and you can just pull some random stickers in. For example, if I wanted my logo to be this heart, and oops, and let's see, oop, and we'll add our paw print. There we go. Okay, so if I wanted my logo to look like this, there we go. There's a logo. And when you actually click to apply and you save this, you're saving it as a PNG file because there is no background. So if I were to just save this to my computer right now, go into my photo library, so slow, and pull up a picture of some of my keys, go into the layering tab, and upload that logo that we made. Any second now, iPicky. By the way, your iPicky storage does get full, and it makes iPicky run slower, like how mine is right now. So now we have a totally like transparent background image. That's one way to do it. Something else you could do if you really wanted to is you could go in with erase background. If you already have your logo like on white, if you have the time to do it and the patience, you can go in and manually erase around your, you know, logo, or you could do it with products. But it takes so long that I would prefer to either, you know, create it on a blank canvas. That way you don't have to worry about all that. But once again, that's completely up to you guys. So, all right, going out of screen share. There we go. All right, let me check. Cool. All right. That's okay, Janet. There's going to be a replay. Yes, you can create a logo using Canva with a free month. But I don't really think that any of their stickers. The thing is, when you use something like iPicky and Canva to create your logo, it's like you run the risk of somebody else having an almost identical logo, because almost everybody uses Canva. In fact, most people have never heard of iPicky and everybody's heard of Canva. And then when people do that, it's like you end up with a bunch of logos that almost look the same. So you run the risk of ending up with a logo that kind of looks like somebody else's. When it comes to your logos, I really just recommend like hiring out somebody on Fiverr, unless you're good at graphic design and you can create something on your own. So yeah, Photoshop is definitely easier for transparent backgrounds, Jennifer, but I teach iPicky because I am a kind of like the starter Etsy coach. And most people just starting out in business don't have Photoshop, and they're trying to find a workaround. So iPicky is just, you know, I teach iPicky because it's easy for newbies to start with. Okay, let's see. All right, guys, super quick. Do you have any questions? I know this was like a super quick video about the photos and adding in the little sparkle. Do you have any other questions that I can answer very quickly about the backgrounds? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Don't manually erase with words. I would start with a transparent background to start with, and then add words later, because you can just pop the words right onto the transparent background. So anyway, all right, guys, I hope this helped. I know that this was a very random, quick video that I've just kind of popped out of nowhere. So if you have any additional questions, feel free to let me know in the group, and I can try to answer them the best that I can. But me see. How did you do the frost in your pick? You mean the wolf pick, Denise? No, the wolf picture, like with the frost, that is, don't mind my sweatpants. That's not a pick. That's actually some twigs that I brought at Michael's. So, but yes, you can find those really pretty frosty backgrounds on Pexels and on what's the name of this site? Pixabay. Pixabay. So if you need some stock photos, you can find some on there. Okay? Everybody good? Yes. The key that I just had up on the screen. Yes, the key that I just had up on the screen was taken over this. So it's, yeah, they had some really good ones at Michael's and they're all on sale. So I would definitely go to Michael's or Joann's if you have them in your area and stock up on some pretties for photos because they're super cheap right now. I think I got these for like 40% off. All right, guys, thank you so much again for hanging out. Like I said, super quick video. I'm sorry for the accidental screen sharing that didn't actually happen. So I hope that you at least got a little bit of benefit out of the video and learning how to add a little sparkle to your photos. All of the links that I talked about are down below. The link to iPicky, the link to the iPicky playlist, the link to Pexels, and the link to Pixabay if you guys need those. So anywho, guys, I had a lot of fun with this very quick little video, and hopefully tomorrow, oh, didn't mean to cough in your ear. Tomorrow, I'll be making a video on Etsy Rank. So the website Etsy Rank. So that is either going to be posted tomorrow night or probably Wednesday morning, just depending on when I get it done. I'm a little bit sick right now, so it just depends. All right, guys, see you in the group. Talk later. Bye-bye.